I'm Dr. Cherry Beckworth, and I'm Associate Clinical Professor at UTMB. Especially since COVID, we've had a difficult time getting clinical sites. A lot of places are either closed or they don't want any outsiders coming in. And so it was just quite by accident. It wasn't an accident, it was divine intervention. One of our faculty met Hillary, and they made this connection. Hillary is the executive director of the Higher Up Texas program. And we thought, well, we are having problems finding clinical sites for our students, and you have some needs in your program. So we developed this mentoring concept so that our students who have graduated from high school and are going to graduate from college next semester can mentor those that are going to start, that have an interest in healthcare.
So we have several pathways for our students. We've been expanding over the last couple years. One of our pathways is the PCT pathway, and here students are able to earn a certification their senior year with their practicum courses. So by earning this certification, it gives them credibility to be able to start working for a hospital.
After our first year at Dickinson High School in the AVID class, we looked where we could grow and bring a lot of value to this campus. And the discussion came that the students that are in health science career program, that they didn't know what was next after high school, and they didn't know which hospitals to work for or which schools to attend. We built a second curriculum with a flavor of medical information and had the hospitals and schools coming in to teach those topics.
Amy Berger, who is the faculty in the program, she's come up with some really creative ways to help integrate the UTMB students with the Dickinson High School students, and they form some really good relationships.
Today in class we had the UTMB mentors visit with our higher up students that are in the health science classes. And we always start our classes with icebreakers, or a way to kind of get them to be familiar with each other. Basically, we try and get them to smile, because whenever they try and let that smile come out, they're more easily able to form relationships with each other.
When the UTMB mentors come to visit, they do lots of different things, but the first time, it was the first or the second time, but they did business interviews for us, and we got to contact people that are interviewers themselves, and they basically told us what they're looking for in interviews and how to be the most professional person you can be in an interview.
After our first year working in the health science program at Dickinson High School, the students that were taking the PCT exam and the EKG exams, there was a 100% pass rate. Beyond that, the students in Higher Up Texas that are in the health science program, they all had a plan. They knew where to go to school next, which programs to take, which courses to take, and their final goal at the end. So many of them said, I want to go to UTMB School of Nursing.
They are able to talk with someone and visit with someone who is doing the next steps. These UTMB students can give them real life experiences about what they can expect, advantages and disadvantages, different pathways to create their education plan of where they want to go, and it's just some real life example. It makes it more real for them to be able to understand and see somebody, hey, this is how this person got there, and then this is how this person got there, and there's more than one way to get that nursing education or go into different medical careers.
Because their mentors taught them how to get there, and they planted the seed that they can do it too. UTMB wasn't just a building on the freeway. That's a place our students in Higher Up saw themselves in their careers.
The best thing I've learned from the UTMB mentors is probably that you don't have to go to a big university to be considered successful. You can go to any community college, you can follow your dreams, go down your own path, and success is really defined personally.
I think what UTMB has really done for us is their students are pretty close in age to our current students who are graduating. So they've really been able to connect with those students because they've just gone through the whole process that they're getting ready to go through. From experience, they can tell them, it's really competitive, and so you need to apply to 2 or 3 places. And if you don't get accepted, that's okay, because we went through this, we had the same experience. Keep going, because we did it, you can do it.
So if anybody does get the chance to work with mentors like we got to this year, I would highly recommend taking in all of the information, because they have been through it and we are going through it, and every piece of information that they can possibly provide is helpful.
I hope from the Dickinson perspective that the students also are getting a lot out of it and are learning that if I just try, I can succeed. There are ways I can finance my education. There are ways, there are people that are out there that can help